hello, Reflector friend, and welcome to your reading for the week of December 2nd to the 8th, 2024. We have a special guest here today. This is Lana. Lana is not adjusting to our new dog as well, oh thank you, as I had hoped. So she's currently hiding out in here with me. So we might hear some meows and a little distraction, but that is okay. I do miss her because the dog has picked me as the alpha, and which means that she's with me pretty frequently. Anyways, as with all readings, take what serves you well and just let go of the rest. One of the most exceptional things about being human is that we have free will choice. So no matter what messages spirit has for us this week, we always have the power to change them. All right, so I have had November 2024 has been a spectacular month for manifestation for me. So I'd like to keep going on that. Like seriously, I've had manifestations come true from years ago, from the summer, from attracting the perfect dog for our family at just the right time, to a hot tub in our backyard, to like there's just been even these little tiny things that have been happening, and everything has just been so aligned. So with that in mind, we are going to do we will start with a Moonology manifestation card, followed by a Work Your Light Oracle card, because in order to manifest for our highest and best, we must be in the light. And then we will consult our friends in the tarot with a issue, don't do this, and do this week. All right, in terms of I'm focusing on manifestation, I have just been very drawn to spreading this. Just it's so fantastic when you do it on purpose, because of course we're manifesting all the time. Anyway, so reflectors. So what guidance do the Moonology cards have for our reflectors this week? And the card is Cool Your Emotions, full moon in Aries. Now we're coming up on a full moon in Gemini, which is all about communication and whatnot, but Aries can have a little temper. So it's really important, reflector, this week that you don't act impulsively. Take that time to cool your emotions, root yourself down. You're being very much encouraged with all this red, this very much like, so grounding yourself, okay? So ground yourself this week if you feel that you are becoming activated in your emotions, especially in those denser places. Okay, so we've got Cool Your Emotions, full moon in Aries as guidance. Okay, and now let's see about the Work Your Light. The cat is here. She's like, this will be like the most time we've spent together in a week because, again, the dog. I feel so bad because I'm her alpha too. Okay, and we have, oh, wow. Wow, okay, so for you, reflector, this is just an unbelievably perfect card, and it is Mirror, okay? So we've got Mirror, what or who is triggering you. So we can expect something to activate you this week, okay? But remember, reflector, your name, like your energy type in human design is based around the fact that you are a mirror for others. So you're being very much encouraged to tune into this energy, but not to absorb the energy of others, particularly if it is, like I said, denser, fiery, more, very aggressive. Okay, so if we're seeing that this week, then let's see what the advice is from the tarot about this situation. Okay, so we've got issue, don't do this, do this. All right. So our first is the issue. Is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is about drama, essentially. It's whether it's in the workplace, in your family, or with your friends. There is an issue this week, and again, it's coming through with the oracle cards, that we don't want. The issue is this, well, there's going to be some sort of, it's like, look how like they're like teenagers, right? So these are not grown ass people, okay? They are kind of these petty arguments that you would see as a teenager that as we mature, we get out of them. I work with teenagers, and so I hear about this kind of stuff all the time, but it's how we learn too, right? It's like how we learn to become more mature. Okay, so the issue this week is that some drama, some sort of petty, and like fives are about change, right? So fives are typically about change, and the wands are typically about passion, about taking action, but this card in particular, okay, so the issue is that some drama this week, and that totally flows with the mirror and the full moon and Aries card that we have here about cooling your emotions, okay? So, and then we have our don't do this. The don't do this is the High Priestess. All right. So now our High Priestess is all about intuition. Oh, I'm getting that like your intuition is important, right? But remember, Reflector, that you absorb the energy of other people really, really easily. So you need to trust yourself and not the energy that is around you. Okay, so don't do this. It's typically, so she is a 2. And so there's a choice to be made here as well. Okay, so a choice about whether you are to succumb to your ego or your higher self. Okay, do not succumb to the ego in this scenario. So remember, there's going to be some drama. Okay, so if there's some drama, right, we don't want to, if the choice is between ego and higher self, we want to choose the higher self. Now, the do this is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so with doing this with the 5 of Pentacles, that means the 5 of Pentacles, okay, is also about change. So we've got 2 5s here. So some significant change in your life is going to come out of this, and it can be very, very positive, but you're going to need to ask for help. All right, so the 5 of Pentacles, so 5s, we've got our resources, and it looks like these poor destitute souls are, they're out in the cold. They are clearly lacking resources, right? They've got no shoes on. They've got clearly some physical health issues. Okay, that doesn't mean that you have physical health issues. It's just really like putting out there that these people, they're not doing very well. However, they're stubborn and they won't accept help. Okay, so all they have to do, so this is, a place of sanctuary. Okay, so we've got the place of sanctuary, and the front door is just a couple of steps away, but they won't go in. Okay, so you are being encouraged to ask for help and accept it. However, it has to come from your higher self. All right, so what I am getting very strongly is when it comes to the drama this week, okay, when it comes to the drama, you need to protect yourself and be like, whose energy am I absorbing right now? And we want to go, no. Okay, no, I do not want this elsewhere. And also be careful of your ego, because guess what? Aries can be kind of ego-y, right? So we want, in our situation, you're being encouraged very strongly to not base it from ego. Okay, so maybe do some meditation about, connecting to higher self. There's tons of them on YouTube, I know, because I've done a lot of them, right? And there's a lot that you can do here. And also just to take that time to cool your emotions, to not get swept away in the drama. Okay, so we take our time, we refocus, don't make any decisions in the moment, take a little bit of time and accept that help from your higher self, and also through meditation, that kind of thing. Okay, wow. Okay, so manifestations. I strongly am getting that there's lots of change that will come out of this week, and then that change will lift you to, it will increase your vibration. Okay, so it'll raise your vibration, which then will allow alignment with some of the manifestations that you have put out. Actually, once you finish this, okay, once this week is done, start planning for the future. Okay, write some things down. I love writing things down. So I'm a passive, non-specific manifester, okay, which is very difficult for me as an A-type, but I love it because the things like this hot tub that's in my backyard right now, that's like from like 7 years ago. I wrote that down like 7 years ago. So, you know, and there it is in my backyard. Okay, anyways, that's all I've got for you this week, Reflector. I hope that this drama, that it will encourage you to grow. Just cool your jets, take a deep breath, work from higher self, right? And everything is going to be great. It's going to open up space for something better to manifest. All right, bye.